Hey, what's going on, you guys? So in today's video, I am going to show you how do you use ChatGPT 4. Alright, so let's start. Okay, so first thing that you need to know that you need to have ChatGPT Plus in order for you to get ChatGPT 4. Now, it is also worth mentioning that although ChatGPT 4 is better at reasoning and conciseness than the previous one, it is actually slower. So if speed is one of your main concerns, then you might need to know this info. Another thing to take note is ChatGPT 4 has a message cap of 100 messages every 4 hours. So if you are working on a huge project, that means to say that you cannot use ChatGPT for longer queries because you are only limited to 100 messages every 4 hours. Another important thing to mention is that ChatGPT 4 is not capable of handling over 25,000 words of text. Now, we tried doing this and an error showed us that says the message you submitted was too long. So here it says that ChatGPT can actually handle 25,000 words, but that is not the case. So if you are working on a huge project, just know that ChatGPT 4 could not handle 25,000 words. Another thing to mention is the image support. Now, if you are wondering where is the button for the image support for ChatGPT 4, actually that is not included in this release just yet. So ChatGPT has just rolled out its latest version and image support is not included in that just yet. So one good thing about ChatGPT 4 is actually it is very good when it comes to coding. So it can handle codes and coding very well. So here, one user said that he was able to make his first Google Chrome extension using ChatGPT without even a coding background. To show one example here, I asked ChatGPT to help me create a trading bot based on PineScript, and it handled it very well. So also one thing to notice here is that actually ChatGPT 4 is significantly slower than 3.5. But again, this is more concise and the reasoning is higher than the previous versions. So here we can see that ChatGPT is giving me the code that I requested. Now you just have to tweak this a little bit and this is actually very workable. Now ChatGPT is better at handling codes, and after it gives you the code, it also explains what the code is and what is the background information that you need to know about this code. Speaking of code, ChatGPT 4 is also very good at creating games. So here we can see that one user actually created a very simple game using ChatGPT 4. Now, this is something that is very basic, but you need to understand that if you have zero background in coding, this is going to be super helpful for you. So in this one, the user used ChatGPT to help him make a functional game just in a few minutes, and the game is a combination of Pong and Snake, and he called it a Snake Pong. Now this shows how GPT-4 is very good when it comes to handling codes. Also, one thing that ChatGPT 4 is very good at is law and taxes. Now, these two things are very complicated and a lot of people do not usually have time to learn it, but with ChatGPT, it can actually explain law and taxes very simply in a way that normal folks like you and me can actually understand. So in this example, the user just gave the information here and ChatGPT was able to calculate and give the total tax liability. So regarding the potential capabilities of GPT in tax-related tasks, it can analyze a large amount of tax data, including financial statements, tax returns, and other relevant documents. With this analysis, it can help identify patterns or anomalies that may require further investigation. Additionally, GPT can generate informative articles on tax-related topics by processing and synthesizing information from various sources. For example, it can help help explain the basics of tax law, provide information on tax rates, deductions and credits, and offer insights on tax planning strategies. It could also answer common tax-related questions such as how to file tax returns, how to report income, or how to handle audits. GPT can also potentially assist in explaining legal concepts and principles in a way that is accessible and understandable to non-experts. This is especially useful for promoting legal literacy and educating the public about legal issues. For instance, legal jargon and complex terminologies can make it difficult for non-experts to understand legal concepts and principles. GPT can generate human-like text that simplifies legal concepts and terminology, making it more accessible and easier to understand. This can be particularly useful for individuals who are not familiar with legal language or do not have legal background but need to understand legal principles for personal or business reasons. So GPT-4 can also help break down complex legal concepts into smaller, more digestible pieces. It can provide explanations, examples, and analogies to help individuals understand legal principles in a way that makes sense to them. This can be useful for promoting legal literacy and empowering individuals to make informed decisions about legal issues that affect them. Code completion is a feature that ChatGPT can offer to developers too. Essentially, it allows developers to partially complete code and let GPT-4 analyze the code and generate suggestions for how to complete it. This can be useful for automating routine or repetitive coding tasks and increasing the efficiency of the development process. For example, when writing a code, a developer may start typing a line of code and then pause to consider the best way to complete it. With code completion powered by GPT-4, the developer can simply enter a partial line of code and let GPT-4 analyze the code and suggest possible completions. GPT can provide suggestions based on the context of the code as well as the developer's coding style and preferences. Code completion can save developers time and efforts by automating routine or repetitive coding tasks. It can also reduce the likelihood of errors or bugs in the code, as GPT can suggest potential issues and provide fixes. GPT-4 is a powerful language model that can process and generate human-like text, making it capable of a wide range of tasks, from answering simple questions to generating complex code. It has the ability to understand natural language input and generate responses that are contextually relevant and grammatically correct. Additionally, it can learn from vast amounts of data, making it adaptable and consistently improving. Its capabilities have the potential to revolutionize industries such as customer service, education, and healthcare, among others. Alright, so that's it for this video, guys. I hope this is helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.